Hello everyone, it is Christine here and it's another exciting day in my craft room because I have received a package in the mail all the way from Italy, and it's from my lovely buddy Giusi, and she has created a stitchery swap square for me. So I sent mine off to her and she's received that, and she was getting a bit worried that this wasn't going to make it to me, but I said no, it's probably just the Christmas delays. But also for the first time I've had a label on my package saying opened by Australia Post for inspection by ABF, which is Australian Border Force. We have a TV show over here where they film Border Force, and they've got the little lovely black Labrador and sometimes gold Labrador. Usually they're black Labradors inspecting the mail and looking for things. So obviously they thought Giusi's package was really exciting and interesting, and they wanted to take a look at her stitchery. So Giusi, that makes you pretty special, I reckon, because it's the first one I've had where it has been opened for inspection. So I've got a piece of fabric sitting over it because it's got my address on one side and Giusi's on the other. So what I'm just going to do is open it at the base and pull it out, but we're not going to look at it as we pull it out. We are going to pop it under the fabrics. We'll slide the envelope out of the way and we will hide it from ourselves. Dearest Christine, thanks a lot for this swap. I had so much fun preparing this little square for you, and I hope it makes you smile. You won't see all the stitches on the back because I made some stitching on a hoop. What to say? I want you to know that you really make the difference for me. Happy and healthy New Year. Love, Giusi. Isn't that lovely? Isn't this beautiful? French writing on it. Little measuring tape. All these little goodies are absolutely parts of my treasures. I will absolutely treasure them. There we go. Australian Border Force. So here we go. Comptroller General of Customs. Isn't that a fancy title? And it says, I'm just checking that I am actually filming, yes. Open for inspection. No items have been removed by the Australian Border Force. Australia Post has opened your parcel or letter for inspection by Australian Border Force. The Australian Border Force screens all international parcels and letters to help protect Australia's borders. The Australian Border Force does this to prevent importations of dangerous and prohibited items such as drugs, guns and other weapons. Well, I don't think Giusi had any of those in here. We may also hold goods until the right duty or taxes are paid. The Australian Border Force found nothing of concern in your parcel or letter and did not remove any items. So that's good. No, none of I'd be very upset if they took my stitchery swap. I mean, I wouldn't blame them because I'm sure it is going to be absolutely, absolutely amazing. Now, what have we got here? We've got a front, but we've got something else, which I just don't know. I'm guessing this is the stitchery swap square, but I'm wondering, should we have a look what's in here first? It feels interesting. No wonder it piqued the interest of Border Force. But this is going to be great. I have never had one of these little notifications before, so that's quite exciting. They leave you a little extra letter in your letter. So let's have a look in here first. Let's keep ourselves in suspense about, because I'm assuming this is the stitchery swap square in here. I could be wrong. It often happens. I hope you're all having a lovely day or a lovely evening. I'm having a wonderful evening. I'll definitely use this again. It's a lovely natural colour, isn't it? This woven ribbon. It's lovely. And then what is this? I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued. It's like a little, it could be a cuff of something, but then would have had the lace here. Reminds me of almost like a little pillowcase, but then it's got these little closures which are almost what you'd have at your cuff. I am fascinated, Giusi, and look at this beautiful. I just have to bring it up a bit closer so you can have a proper look. Look at this beautiful lace on the edge. It's got a little undulating pattern with these little spots on it, and this is a really, really lovely cotton. Or is this something that Giusi's made? But it looks like it's possibly come off a piece of clothing. Okay, we need to take a look inside, and I'm going to have to hopefully I can work out what it is by maybe I don't undo that one. Maybe I just slide the contents out. They fit so perfectly. It's like it was made for it. Maybe Giusi did make it for it. I'm getting so excited as I slide these. Oh my goodness. Look at these treasures. Look at these. And they're on a really old card. These these are so vintage. Oh, Giusi, that is such a beautiful gift. Oh my goodness, they remind me of little sea anemones. I'm hoping you can see them in all their absolute gloriness. I'm not going to be able to use them off this card though because they are just so beautiful. I think they're going to have to go in their entirety in my vintage little sewing book that I want to make with all sorts of haberdashery items. Oh, but for now I think they're going to sit in pride of place on my desk because I think I'll sit them. I've got this lovely little book that Alex's mum gave me, a little diary for Christmas, and I can just sit them up on my desk and stare at them. That's what's going to be happening with these. They're going to be little little treasures. And then look at these boutons de Paris. Aren't they lovely? You can just tell the age in these. I wonder if these were from your family. Giusi, they are beautiful. Treasures, treasures, treasures. So incredibly generous. No wonder, I reckon our border force had their eye on these, but luckily they left them. If I was in border force, I probably would have stuck them out of. No, I wouldn't sneak them out of the package. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, they've got little shanks on them. I don't know if you can see. They would be so sweet in the centre of a little Suffolk puff or yo-yo. And these will go great on my burgundy bonheur piece. But as I say, I think I will struggle to take them off their cards. But these are heavy. These have a lot of weight in them. I guess that's what comes when they made things properly. But just the detailing on them, they are absolutely exquisite. So I will look forward to knowing the history behind these and also this lovely little item, which again I think has age to it. So I wonder if it was a little cuff. Maybe even you did wear it and it was like a little, so you weren't wearing the whole sleeve. Maybe you'd be wearing just a little cuff and then your jacket or something. I'm going to have to research those, or I'm sure one of my viewers will be able to tell me, or indeed Giusi will be able to tell me. So I'll pop those ones there. Now let's have a look. We've got front and we've got back, because Giusi knows that I like to look at the backs of the works, or as Annie Claxton says, the back sides. So will we keep ourselves in suspense no longer? Let's take a look at the back. Let's have a feel and a look, making sure you can see as well. So we've got some beautiful little stitches down here. We've got some quite detailed stitching in here. Yeah, there's definitely more on the surface than there is sort of showing through to the back. Got some browns, some yellows, some greens, some nice teals, some reds. Yellows, did I say yellows? And then quite a few of just a natural coloured thread as well. Okay, shall we turn over? I'll just move this out of the way. Shall we turn over? Oh my goodness, Giusi. Look at this. Isn't it divine? Isn't this beautiful? Look at these little vintage linens hanging down, the little basket with the linens in it, the little lady with her bonnet. Oh my goodness. And the little iron. Oh. And it's so significant actually, because Giusi and I have joked and commented amongst ourselves. Giusi quite loves doing ironing, and I always joke that I'm not very good at the domestic arts. So isn't Isn't that just perfect? So perfect. But I just love how you have done this, and you have even tucked under and appliqued on this little piece with, can you see, these tiny, tiny little bits of tatting. Now, Annie Claxton, given you've got a bit of a passion for tatting, you're going to love this. But it is just minute. It is incredible. And your basket weaving, that is fabulous. And then the way you've folded this over, so it's like the ironing in the basket, the linen in the basket waiting to be ironed. And it's on a lovely furnishing type fabric, which has lovely texture and sort of waves on it. And then you've got these sweet little flowers that you've cut out, and they're just raw edge attached on, which I just love. I love my ratty edges as well. And even just the way you've done, the stitches on the little ironing board and the iron, it's incredible. And the dress and the shoes with the little strappy buckles on them, and then the tiny seed stitches you've done inside the outfit, so it's like a little decorated outfit. And then you've got the beautiful old crochet edging up here, these beautiful swirls that almost remind me of shells. Sorry, I better keep it in shot for you. And these tiny sweet little buttons in the perfect sort of coordinating tones for this. Oh my goodness. And then the beautiful stitching, how lovely is that? Really luminous, really, really beautiful. It is incredible. Just adore it. And then the lovely little fringed edge down here, but I just can't get over these little linens on the ironing board. And just your tiny, tiny little stitches. How fabulous. So you've done the little seed stitches once it was onto the backing piece. But then, yeah, a lot of it you would have worked in the hoop. That's how you got it so neat. But you've done the basket. So just those simple things, and then weaving in and up and down through it. That is just fabulous. But I just can't get over these little pieces of linen in the basket. What a fabulous, fabulous idea. And whenever I see that, I will think of you and your passion for ironing and my my non-expertise in the domestic arts. But I must admit, I do iron my linens, and I'm getting better about ironing my fabrics because they do make them much easier to use when you're wanting to stitch with them. Isn't it lovely? And even the piece of linen that you've worked this on, it just feels beautiful. And these are just like the perfect colour complement for it. How lovely do those look together? Just love it. And little French knots in the middle of the flowers. Lovely blanket stitch on the edge, lovely slanted, and then just little stitches holding this piece in place. And yeah, just gorgeous stitching around the outline of the lady. So fabulous, so fabulous. I just adore it. Sorry, I was looking at it myself and not probably holding it exactly in frame. What an incredible package that is from Giusi. Such beautiful little pieces. I am really curious about this too, and I'm curious about the history of these buttons. Just the most lovely goodies. I'm sure the Border Force, when they opened it up, they were mightily impressed. I'm sure they called them all over and they said, have a look at this. Look what's coming from Italy into Australia. Thank you so much, Giusi. I'm always blown away by the swaps, and when they come from such dear friends, to be able to touch and look at something so beautiful, let alone something from someone that is so special to me and a really dear stitchy friend. We might never meet. Hopefully one day we might. I might come to Italy, and I love your part of Italy. We've happily spent holiday times there, and it would be lovely to come and visit you. Or there's always an open invitation. Come to Australia and I will show you around. Thank you so very much. You've absolutely made my day, made my evening, made my week. And I hope those of you watching have got some incredible inspiration. I just think there's so many wonderful ideas in this beautiful, beautiful little piece. Thank you so much. Take care, and I hope you have as much joy in your day as I've got in mine. Bye, everyone.